Adam is a tech entrepreneur with Siri, Apple's voice assistant, and Change.org, the world's largest petition platform, among his credits. He absolutely loves watching magic and runs the Viv Friday Magic Show in San Jose, which has hosted some of the best magicians on the planet, including Richard Turner, Simon Piero, Adam Trent, Michelle Biche, and many others. Relatively new to performing, this is Adam's first ever magic competition, if you don't count his appearance on Penn and Teller's Fool Us show last summer. Please welcome Adam Cheyer.
Who'd like to come up? Anyone, please? Here. Adam? Scott? Great. How was your weekend?
Pretty good so far?
Yeah. That's good. Yes. I actually this weekend watched a movie on Amazon Prime called Our Magic by R. Paul Wilson. It's really by magicians, for magicians. I recommend it for everybody. And in it, they basically interviewed a whole bunch of really well-known magicians. And the first question they asked everybody was, what is magic? My favorite answer was that magic is anything that instills wonder. And Michael Weber augmented that. He says when he performs, he not only wants to bring wonder, but he would like to leave an uncertain sense of whether magic is real or not. And for me, that's the feeling that I think is most powerful. That, in fact, many of us in the room, we felt once, and we launched ourselves trying to discover this wonder and find out if it could be real. But there was another quote that really struck me in magic. It was Las Vegas magician Mac King. And he said, at its pure basis form, magic is, I fooled you, sucker. And the challenge is to make that come across not mean. So for me, I thought that captures magic for me. And so I wanted to just use this time to kind of delve into the best of magic and what I see as the worst of magic. Now, when a great magician, a wonderful magician is there, just let yourself be carried on and feel the wonder. But if there's one of those mean magicians and he's just, his whole mode is fool you, I want to give you the defense about how not to get fooled by those mean magicians. All right, now, and then the second part, I hope after I've taught you that, I want to give everyone, hopefully, that sense of wonder, maybe even some of the magicians here. So a lot of magicians will come in with a deck of cards. If you're tired of being fooled, say, stop, let me see those cards. Because check them out and demand to take the cards, to look at them, to make sure they're all different. Please, go ahead. Give them a shuffle, make sure they're different, there's no gimmicks, there's no wires, magnets, mirrors, whatever mechanisms a magician will use. That will eliminate half the foolery that a mean magician might have. Great. So then the next thing a magician might do is say, I want you to pick a card. But don't do it. Because if the card is in a magician's hands, they can actually influence your choice and control which card you pick. Say, if I'm going to pick a card, the only way I'll do it is if it's out of the magician's hands and out of their control. Demand that the cards be spread on the table. The magician looks away, take out a card, but cover it so they couldn't read any markings. Hold it carefully and peek at the front so there's no way he could see. Please, go ahead. I'll hang out with you. Remind me your name? Craig. No. So make sure there's no way this could be seen. You have it?
Yes.
Burn it into your mind. Great. Now the next thing a magician might do, and this is where they're going to try to get you, is to say, take that card. I'd like you to put it back into the deck. But don't do it. Magicians have these sneaky ways of controlling where your card is. They use this little pinky trick sometimes. And again, if it's in the magician's hands, and it's in their control. So the only fair way, the only good way, is if it's out of the hand. So what I'm going to do, let me just turn this over. I'm going to start dropping cards down. Whatever you want. You say stop.
Stop.
Go ahead, put your card. Just take the cards. We're dropping them in a mess. There's no possible. All right, so that, but then again, maybe I was somehow counting. It's possible. So you want the magician, or you can give cards cut. You can give them a shuffle and truly lose that card into the deck. All right, so that's the safe way to choose a card, to lose it in the deck. Now, note they'll say, oh, fair, right? Fair.
Yes.
My wife hates that word. If any magicians are out here, don't use the word fair, because she goes, it's never fair. When that's it, she'll say, I bet it's on the top somehow. He must have controlled it to the top. Any of these your cards?
No.
Maybe he controlled it to the bottom somewhere. Any of these your cards?
No.
All right, so please, magicians, don't use the word fair. Great, now you know how to choose and get back a card. The next thing a magician might do, a little bit of mentalism. They'll say, I want you to think of a word or a number. But they have ways of using psychology to influence your choice in a subconscious way without you knowing. They might say, I want you to choose a number for my trick. So the only good way, if they ever ask you to choose a number or word, if it's a word, run to your nearest book, flip to a page, take some random word that not even you know. That way you can't be influenced. And if ever they ask you for a number, let me show you the best way to do it. Demand something like a bunch of cards are spread. What I want you to do is take a clump of cards out of the middle when the magician's not looking. Put them under the table. That way not even you will know how many cards you took. All right, go ahead, try that now.
Great.
Good.
You got them right in your palm.
All right, good. You got some? Let me put these back so I can't even estimate how many there might be. Now count those cards. You have no idea, even people watching. I wasn't watching.
Just count them.
Just count them, and then you'll have a number that not even you know what it is. I could not have influenced you. That was your week.
Nice. And yours?
Yeah. That movie, again, Our Magic,
Magic.
Our Wilson, Amazon Prime. You're good? You have a number?
Got a number.
Burned into your mind?
Yeah.
Counted it? Now, maybe if you put the cards back, I'll try to estimate them or something. So what you have to do is just take some of the cards, put them on top of the desk, just some of the cards. All right, now take the rest of the cards, put them on the bottom. That way, there's no way I can see. You have to take them out in clumps. All right, good. That's all? Maybe you have, it doesn't matter. Take a couple, you can put them in the middle, maybe from the bottom, a few in the middle, whatever. Maybe they're on top to bottom, we can cut a couple times. All right, so I hope that gives you some idea what to do. As the evil magician comes to fore, you will now know how not to get fooled by magicians. All right, that's the bad side of magic. Now, let's get to the good side. The irony is that the wonder that we all felt that set us off on this journey to magic gets increasingly difficult to attain the more we learn. We seek magic, we read every magic book, yet the more moves, the more manipulations, the harder it is to feel that sense of wonder. So now, I'm going to try to show you what I think, if magic really existed, what it would look like. Now you have a number. There's no way any of us, not even you, knew what it was before. You're the only person in the room who knows the number. If you had a card shuffled, decked, you carefully were the only person to look at. I'm going to try to read your minds. Your card, your number. I can't do it. That would be real magic. There's no way I could possibly know your number. There's no way. Maybe together, just maybe, we can actually produce real magic. Let's see if that fails. Just one moment. Just one. Your number. Your card. My deck of cards. Say your number. Say your card in your mind over and over. For the first time, what was your number?
10.
10. Amazing. For the first time, what was your card?
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Go ahead. 10. Go ahead. Yeah, turn them over. Ooh, almost your card.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Now
9.
this is the 10th card. Now Magicians. I haven't touched the cards since we had our little magic moment. This would be the moment. This is the move right here. Because there's no way I could possibly know your number. There's no way I could possibly know your number. Queen of Hearts.
Yes.
Go ahead.
The Queen of Hearts.